Okay, so I thought I would make this video just really quickly while I have a chance on kind of, I guess, what it's like to be a lesbian. I was reading some of my comments and someone asked me to make a video about that, so I guess I will. For me personally, I lead a pretty normal life. I go to work and I go to school, and I have a lot of friends and a lot of family, and I'm lucky enough, fortunate enough, that all of my family accepts me for who I am and my friends because of the area I live in. So it's a very diverse, sort of open-minded, very liberal area where a lot of people are very open-minded and not very prejudiced. I mean, you get those people who, just the ignorant people, they're everywhere, but for the most part, the area of the country that I live in is very, very diverse and very, very open-minded, and I love it. I personally don't experience that much discrimination in my day-to-day activities. However, one time though, I was walking downtown with my girlfriend, and we were walking on the opposite side of the street. We had someone 2 blocks opposite us and up the street call out to us and say we're going to hell and we we're an abomination and blah 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 and all this stuff. And then that was the first time I'd ever in my life experienced direct discrimination directly towards me. And I mean, it pissed me off at the time because it's how are you, someone who doesn't even know me, a complete stranger, going to stand there and judge me? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And it's none of his business. It's none of his business. Any of my personal life, none of it is his business. To concern yourself with someone else or other people so much that it makes you angry to where you have to go out in the middle of the street and spout off ignorant and hateful comments at people, it's just ridiculous. So that was the first time I'd ever experienced discrimination, and that was maybe a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. But prior to that, I had never really gotten that much discrimination. I do get the occasional guys that are oh, what's wrong with guys, or what happened, why did they treat you wrong, that you're blah blah blah. And it's nothing that guys did, it's nothing that anyone did, it's just how I am. So I try to explain that to people in the best way possible, but a lot of people don't get it. So what can you do? I've just learned not to really concern myself with what other people think in that regard, because I'm myself and I'm always going to be this way, and if people don't like it, then they don't have to be in my life, and that's that. So I mean, other than that, I am very normal. I work at a restaurant, and I go to school. I'm an econ major. I love music. I play guitar and flute, and I learn piano a little bit, and I like sports. I like to be active. I like to go to the gym. I like to do normal things that normal straight people do. And I have a girlfriend now, and we've been together for a while, and we love each other, and we're really excited for the holidays, and her family accepts me, and that's another thing, her family, I guess, her mom is Persian, so she's kind of, old-fashioned, I guess, or traditional, or conventional, whatever the word you want to use, but she likes me, and her parents aren't dumb, and they know what we are, but I think her mom just kind of prefers not to think about it, maybe. I think my dad is like that. My dad just doesn't like to think about it, or he knows that I'm gay. I told him before, and he's seen my ex-girlfriend and I interact, and I used to live with her, and he has to know how Ariana and I am now, my girlfriend. Her dad is actually pretty cool about it. Her dad is like my mom. My mom doesn't care as long as whoever I'm with treats me right, and that's her main thing. As long as I'm happy with whoever I'm with and they treat me right and they have goals and they have a set of ambitions for themselves and they're not, on the path to nowhere, then I think she doesn't care. And a lot of my other family that I'm not super, super close to, I mean, they know because of Facebook and stuff, and I'm pretty open about my sexuality. Within the first, 5 minutes of a conversation, if I meet you, I'll probably mention my girlfriend, or I'll probably mention something that will clue you in, and then people are usually like, oh, okay, yeah, she's gay or not. Because I don't look gay, I don't dress very gay or dykey, so most people don't, think of me as a lesbian or as a gay girl until they see me interact with my girlfriend, or unless they hear me talk about girls, then they're like, oh yeah, or my friends who are really, really close to me, and they're like, oh yeah, she's really gay. So, I don't have such a hard life in that respect. So I'm pretty grateful for that, and I feel really bad for people who live in more conservative, less open-minded areas of the United States or anywhere in the world. But you should just tell everyone to suck it, because don't let anyone else, ruin your happiness or let anyone else control, your life. If you want to be with somebody, be with them. Or if you want to, do whatever you want to do. I don't think that people's negative, comments and stuff should influence that so much. I know it's hard, though. But you just kind of have to brush it off eventually. People are just going to be people, and they're going to be rude and ignorant and hateful, and there's really nothing you can do about it except live your life and be happy. That'll make them mad. So, yeah, that's just a little bit about, my life as a lesbian, I guess. So,